And we're off. I am loaded up today and I can feel it. Oh wow. The bike is heavy today. Good vibes already today. I'm really feeling it. Next stop, Jamberoo Bakery, coffee and a little something. I had stopped at Jamberoo Bakery and I met these cyclists and I told them where I was off to because they asked. And one of the guys, super nice, said, oh, go up Mac Pass, don't go up Jamberoo Mountain Road. You won't make it.
Challenge accepted.
16% inclines, and he's totally right. Mac Pass is an easier ride, but heaps of traffic. So I'd prefer to ride up Jamberoo to avoid all that. I've decided I will ride up this mountain, but if I need to stop and take a break, I'll stop. But forward motion will be pedal motion. I will ride this mountain. I will ride this mountain. Start the 6Ks of winding road. Biggie. I'm about 50 metres in the granny gear. Heart rate 170. I'm halfway up what I think some people would call the steepest part of the climb, where it's averaging about 16%. And you know, I've been riding, so I've just been I got comfortable, seated position, and I'm churning. Heart rate's at 170 and I'm pushing 220 watts. But I'm making forward progress. So I just got to the first driveway on Jamberoo Mountain Road, which is the first time I ever did this road. I stopped and was gasping for air, and that was on the Donna with absolutely nothing on her. And now I've got probably an extra 15 kilos, so definitely seeing some progress. I'm red-faced, but I don't feel like I'm on the rivet just yet. But I did only just start, so round 2. Just a little 18%. Get the heart started. Lo and behold, she's made it to the Abbey. 2 rest stops, but nothing but pedal power got me here. Oh, that is very cool and goes down in my book of proud me moments. I mean, I'm not there yet, but in my mind this was a big moment. Car behind, shit. Thank you, Mr. Prado. Be polite. Yes. I'm happy.
Morning, good ride.
Yeah, tough one. Thanks.
Challenge accomplished.
So just quickly to play catch up. So I made the decision to ride 30Ks off course to Cooma. You can go off course as much as you want, as long as you can pick back up the course where you left off. Just stopped for a breather. I'm back on trail on my way to Adaminaby, and I just stopped because the frogs and the ducks and the, I don't know, there's some sort of crane and little ducklings. It's just sprinkling, so it's nice and cool. It's not steep hills, but it's just consistent sort of But I wanted to quickly tell you that my trail angel for this whole trip, I was making my way back from Cooma to Berrydale to get back on the right course, and I saw this white van with bike racks on the back, and then as I got closer, this guy got out of the car and he's like slowing me down, and then he looks up and I'm like, I know that face, it's Paul. Trail angel. Thank you. I've done a couple of like prologue events with Paul around Canberra, and he's an absolute champion and a gun bikepacker. He waved me down, offered to give me a ride to get back on course. Thank you very much, Paul. Jumped in the car, and 20 k's later I think I was back on course, ready to go again. And I've just been back on this road to Adaminaby, absolutely just floating on air, thinking tomorrow afternoon I'll be at the pub and give my family a big hug and think back on what I've actually just done over the last 2 weeks. It has been incredible, and when I think about it every day just along this ride, because it's smooth tarmac for a bit, and it's just given me time to think and look back on all the nice people I've met along the way, and the other riders and terrain, and how good is Australia. And yeah, you know, I'm getting a bit hippie and a bit mindful, but you know, that's why I came on this trip. Back on trail. Perfect timing. There's a little echidna. Oh, he's going. Let's see if I can see him. I rode straight past one on the way out of Jindy, so I'm really happy I got this one on film. Very cool. I love Australian animals. Apart from the flies, literally 5 minutes ago I had a fly right as I was breathing in like that, and I felt it go straight up in my nose, and now for the last 5 minutes I've been like trying to get it out, and it's stuck up there. It's not great. Try not to think about it. Plans have been made for me. I was planning on going 20 k's past Adaminaby to a little hut, but I can't see past that ridge line, and in that grey is the hut. So I think it's best while I'm warm and dry to just sit and wait out in Adaminaby. If it dries out this afternoon I might make a push, otherwise Adaminaby is within striking distance of a finish tomorrow, so either way, I'm stoked. I arrived at Adaminaby just after lunch and decided to stay for the night and keep dry and sheltered from the constant downpours of rain. I set up camp in the picnic shelter opposite the iconic Big Trout and proceeded to eat my way through 3 days worth of food that I have carried with me since leaving Thredbo. No waste here. Doing my warm-up exercises, pumping the tyre while watching the sunrise. Not bad. It's always the last thing I think about before I go to sleep, and the first thing I forget when I go to ride off. It is a hunt ride miracle. It is the last day of the hunt. I'm leaving Adaminaby now. It's 5 o'clock and it's not raining. What a treat. Canberra bound. Valley ahead is just full in like thick fog, and the sun's just poking through over that ridge. I feel like I just came into the ACT. Second time for the day pumping this up. I've been on the road for an hour. I'll make it. I just don't want to get it slash on the way down. There's a few left shoes up there. I reckon I've got a couple to add to it, but I need it another 80 k's. The alternate route passed right by the historic Brayshaw's homestead. Built in the 1930s, it was occupied right up until the 1960s. Perfect place to stop for a snack before starting the final push towards Canberra. That scene on Jurassic Park where he's like riding with the raptors. It's like that, but all of these. It's awesome. It's a bit concerning because I haven't seen any tyre tracks on the ground for a little while, and I'm positive there are heaps of riders in front of me. But then when I load the route, it says 92 kilometres, but then on my Garmin it says 100. So there's like 2 warning signs. But I had a look, like I zoomed right back out of the map, and I am heading towards Canberra. So I got no choice. I got to stick with it, and hopefully either someone will come riding past or I'll start to see some tracks. Like, yeah, I don't know. It feels right, but I would have liked to see some tyre tracks. No, I'm having a good time with all these kangaroos. At Thawa. Look at it. Zip it. I feel too dirty to be in suburbia. It's been a long time since I was on a cycle path or turned onto a road that ended in avenue. It's actually thundering to my right. Like I can't quite tell which direction I'm going in, but it's all around me. I've been pretty lucky. It hasn't really come down too hard. But starting to get some glimpses of that city life. This trail is awesome. It's like the Canberra Centenary Trail. Very cool. Easy riding. So I like it. Just in case anyone forgot where we were riding to, that's a pretty good landmark. Canberra. All day today I haven't been able to get this goofy grin off my face. Don't know how to describe this feeling. Just rode my bike from Melbourne to Canberra. And I'm in one piece. I didn't use one band-aid, one piece of strapping tape, one piece of chamois butter. But ultimately it was just food, left foot, right foot, and just like the kindness of strangers. It's just been an absolutely unreal experience. Highly recommend. than a K to go. I can taste the beer. I can taste the chips and the salt and the burger. And look at that. I'm dry. Managed to just skirt around the storm all day. What a ripper of a day. 125 Ks today. I'm so glad I stayed in Adaminaby. That ride this morning out up the mountain was just the best thing ever. I've had a whole day to myself, riding and just chilling, talking to myself, singing to myself. I have earned a beer.